What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alya if you are new here. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be sharing with you my nighttime routine. Now you're probably wondering what is going on with my hair. Well, I have a hair masking currently, and no, this isn't like a normal part of my nighttime routine. This video just happens to be being filmed on a wash day for my hair. As you can tell, my skin is kind of breaking out right now. It's kind of like a mix of hormonal, you know, wearing a mask a lot more now that things are open and I get to go back out. So I'm really just not digging that. So I feel like a face mask is really kind of like the best solution. And the one that I'm going to be using today is by the brand TEAMI, and this is my detox mask, and this is a green tea blend with matcha, lemongrass, and clay. Now, if you saw my self-care pamper routine, I use this in that video. I really love this. I've been using this for almost a month now, I'd say, like twice a week, and I've gotten really great results from this. It's really, what I've noticed, has cleared up my skin, tightened my pores, and I'm breaking out now because I really haven't used it this week. So I think that it definitely does help kind of pull out all those impurities and toxins. It has kaolin clay, which, if you know anything about like face masks, it's like a really good ingredient to have in your masks. And then it also has aloe leaf juice in there, so very hydrating. You have glycerin in there, and it's just got a whole bunch of really great stuff. So I'm a big fan of this mask. You leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I like to use it before my shower just because masks are so much easier to wash off when you take a shower, like, let's be real. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that now while this mask is setting, and then we can have this mask set as well. So it just looks like this. It's like a green, you know, typical like thick consistency type mask. It smells really fresh. Like, I don't know what the scent is, but it is phenomenal. So I'm just gonna go ahead and look in the viewfinder because I forgot my mirror and just apply this all over my face, especially where I'm breaking out. But yeah, honestly, I never really used face masks super often just because they're messy, but then my friend told me that she just does it before a shower, and I was like, why didn't I think of that? That is so easy. So if you're someone that gets deterred by the mess, like, just do it before your shower. So much easier. Alright, so I realize now I look like a crazy person, but I also wanted to mention another product that I've been loving from TEAMI, and this is their vitamin C Collagen Infused Serum. And I've been using this every single morning on my face, neck, chest, and backs of my hands. As you can see, I'm like going through it pretty quick because I really like it, but I just really like how bright this makes my skin appear. It just makes it look a lot more even, and vitamin C is great for your skin. I'm always recommending vitamin C serum. To me, it's like one of the most important things that you need in your routine. I know not everyone agrees on that, and like vitamin C is a pretty unstable ingredient, but if you can find the right one, like, you will definitely notice your skin looking a lot better. And I actually do have a discount code for TEAMI, which I'll leave on the screen as well as in the description box for you to check out if you're interested. No pressure, but I think you guys will really enjoy these products. So with that being said, I am going to hop in the shower and we will skip to the rest of my skincare routine post-shower. So I will be right back. And I'm back. And you're probably like, okay, now what is this crazy hairstyle? Well, if you have curly hair and you struggle with volume at the roots, I definitely recommend doing this clipping method. I just use these little claw clips and then I just clip up the roots of my hair while it's drying. And then when it's like 70% dry, I'll diffuse and take out the clips, and I find that I get a lot more volume at the roots doing that. So off topic, but recommend. So if you struggle with breakouts like I do, don't worry, I got you. I have a few products here that I use religiously almost every single night, and they've made a world of a difference. And the first one is by Paula's Choice. This is their 2% BHA liquid exfoliant with salicylic acid, and BHA stands for beta hydroxy acid, and that's just really good for removing the dead skin cells, brightening and evening your skin tone. And it's a liquid exfoliant, so you're not like scrubbing your face with some of those face scrubs. Honestly guys, those are not good for your skin, and they're usually not good for the environment because they usually have little plastic beads. Yeah, I would say avoid a face scrub if at all possible. A liquid exfoliant is the way to go. So this is for all skin types. It unclogs and shrinks enlarged pores, smooths and even skin tone, lightweight liquid and absorbs quickly. I wouldn't say it absorbs that quickly, but you can still apply your other skincare on after you just let it sit for like a minute. So I use this every single night, and it's something you can use every single day. Obviously, if you have sensitive skin, do a patch test first because it could be a little drying. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna go in with here. And the way that I do it is I literally just pour some into the palm of my hand. Let's get this hair out of the way. And I just pat it into my skin. And it doesn't burn or anything like that. And I do tend to like get breakouts like along my jaw back here. So I like to apply that back there as well. I know this looks really funny and I look really unattractive, but it's okay. It's an informative video, not a pretty video. So that's really just the first thing I do. You can see I've got, especially on this side, like breakouts all in this area and under here. For some reason, this side of my face is the breakout side of my face. And it's not just from sleeping on that side, like I sleep on both sides and I try to sleep on my back more because it's really not good to like sleep on your skin, promotes wrinkles. I don't know, I wash my pillowcase very often. This is just like the bad hormone side, I like don't know what it is. So while this is sinking into my skin, I'm gonna go ahead and apply an eye cream. I usually use an eye serum, I like the Murad one, which I talk about all the time, but I've also been using this AHC Essential Real Eye Cream, and this is actually a gift, and it says that it has a vitamin peptide complex. I don't have the box anymore. It's a Korean skincare line apparently. So I'm not like super big on eye creams personally. They're kind of just like overpriced face cream with a lot of the same ingredients, but if you happen to have one laying around, it is always good just to keep your under eyes hydrated because you don't want to be getting, you know, dry, wrinkly skin. So it's like, it doesn't hurt anyone, but I don't know how much of a difference it makes. I use it primarily just to keep my skin hydrated. I really like to keep this part of my face hydrated because I feel like it makes a big difference in helping to promote anti-aging. So now that that's kind of more absorbed into my skin, I'm going to go ahead in with the Ordinary Niacinamide and Zinc Serum, and that looks like this. This is a pretty popular one. Lots of people talk about this for breakouts and things like that. It's really good for helping even out your skin tone. And it took me a while to master how to use this because you only need like 1 or 2 drops and you want to warm it up in your hands first and then pat it. I was just like putting it in my hand, rubbing it everywhere, and then I was getting all of this like peeling, sort of like pilling of it, where like the next day it would seem like my skin was flaking, but it wasn't. It was just the fact that I had too much product and it wasn't absorbing. So I just go ahead in with the dropper and I do about 2 drops and I just warm it up. And then I really focus it in my problem areas, and then like whatever's left over, I might like put, you know, in other parts of my face. But for the most part, I really try to focus this on my breakouts, which is the perimeter of my face. And I've had no trouble mixing the 2 of these together. You have to be careful with what you mix with BHAs because sometimes you can get like a really bad burning sensation. Like you don't want to mix it with a vitamin C because it'll just make the products not potent anymore and like they'll no longer work kind of. They just, some chemical reaction makes them not work. I'm not really sure. I'm not a scientist. I haven't had any problem mixing the niacinamide with it, but again, if you have sensitive skin, I would definitely recommend patch testing. And the last thing I go in with, I don't really like to use a moisturizer. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes it can make me break out. It's just kind of heavy. I just don't like the results I get. So instead of using a moisturizer, I use the Ordinary 100% organic cold pressed rose hip seed oil. I use this every single night all over my face, neck, chest, and backs of my hands. I've gotten a lot of people onto this. It is a fantastic product. It doesn't make me break out. It helps to fade my acne scars. It really helps with hyperpigmentation and evening my skin texture. And it doesn't make you break out. So, you know, that's great because I prefer face oils to a face cream any day of the week. And I'm almost out of this, but I basically just put about that much in my hand, which seems like a lot. And then I just go in and I pat this everywhere, like over my eyebrows, chin. It is just so nice. I really think that this makes such a big difference in my skincare. And it's really good to bring your skincare down your neck and chest, especially if it's something that's going to help promote anti-aging, because these areas do show age first. And I have some still on my hands, so whatever's left over, I just rub into the backs of my hands. And I do this again with the TEAMI Vitamin C Serum in the morning, so this is like my nighttime hand and neck situation, and then the vitamin C is what I do in the day. So yeah, that is it. I feel like when it comes to acne-prone skin, honestly, less is more. I feel like the more products you build up, the more you have a chance of your skin getting irritated, of certain ingredients causing your skin to break out if they don't react well together. So I really recommend, as far as acne-prone skin, keeping it simple. I know that sounds weird because I'm like a skincare product junkie and like my daytime routine is quite a bit more extensive, but honestly though, I think that these products make a really big difference, and I feel like it's very universal. All skin types can use these and you shouldn't have any bad reaction. But again, patch test, because I am not a dermatologist. That is it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out the products linked down below in the description box if you are interested, and thank you so much for watching.